Here we go. Hey, Divine Feminines. Your resident Starseed, Delilah here. Welcome to Starseed Direct Tarot. If you're just new to our channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. This is going to be a collective energy reading for the Divine Feminine energies. No particular time point on it. It's a timeless video, so it may resonate now. It may resonate, weeks from now, 3 days from now, fill in the blank. I am looking forward to giving you your collective energy message. We're going to switch it up. I usually do both energies in one reading, but I decided to do something a little different this month with my channel. We're just going to throw some ideas out there and see what works best. If you're also interested in viewing any of our other creative endeavors or our website, you can look in the description box below for that information. This is for entertainment purposes only, but if you decide that you want a personal reading, again, you can do that on our website, or you can shoot me an email if you have any questions. All located in the description box below. All the decks have been cleansed via Palo Santo, and we will shuffle on camera for your viewing pleasure this evening. So this is what we consider our Starseed Afterdark series, where we just keep it real intimate and juicy. We're going to free flow. We're not going to do the Celtic cross. We're going to free flow and see what comes up, what energies are coming up. It may resonate, it may not resonate. We're not doing any specific signs per se, but we'll see what energies come up in the reading. Also, we will be using various decks to get the message across, and take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, so let's get started. All right, so Divine Feminine. What messages do we have for Divine Feminine Spirit? You may be feeling like the odd one out feminine in your peer group. Something to do with maybe the color blue may be of significance to you. I'm getting blue square. Blue square. Isn't that the name of an app? I'm not really sure. You want to keep your spot. I'm also hearing keep your spot. You also got the sapphire and the 3 sheriffs. So perhaps you may be a police officer. You may be a sheriff, or you may work for the sheriff. You may be an authoritative figure in society. You may be a security officer for a cruise ship. Interesting. You also got pie. Cherry pie. I'm hearing Madonna's American Pie song. You might want to Google that. Shout out to Madonna, who I was named after. Interesting. Yes, my real name is Madonna. My pen name is Madonna Divine. And You want to look up American Pie. It's a good song. Hold on one second. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were recording. We're doing something a little different with these angles here, so bear with me. All right. So let's see what we got here. You got American Pie. You got sheriffs. You may be a foodie judge or a food blogger. I'm getting that also. Blue spoon. Blue spoon. And you may be a travel blogger too. But the three sheriffs. The three sheriffs. Interesting. 3 stars. You may live in Texas. Interesting. Okay, let's see where this is going. What messages do we have for the Divine Feminine Collective? From the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Interesting. Divine intervention, 7th chakra, crown chakra. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. So you may be seeking the counsel of someone of a higher authority than you. This may involve a legal situation. There may have been something involving whoa, okay. This sounds a little crazy, but I'm gonna just keep it real for the sake of us. It's after dark, so this may be involving a sexual assault case with the 3 sheriffs coming up. Pi 314 may be a significance. Pi 314, some kind of something involving a sexual assault case, sexual abuse, something along those lines. A female. A blue square. A blue square. Okay. Divine intervention. There's some kind of situation that is coming to a head in regards to this particular feminine energy. Anything is possible. Perhaps you are a detective working on a case. I see some feminines that are working for the authorities, and then I see some feminines who are requesting that the authorities assist them. You need to seek out an expert regarding whatever situation you're going through, feminine. It may involve a jewelry heist. Intriguing. That's coming out. This... I mean, you got 2, so we're going to keep them. Okay, this is out of the Rumi Oracle deck. I'm going to read what it says because you got 34. 3 and 4 is 7. And then you also got the Blood Angel, which is 7. So 7, oh my God. Okay, you want to look up 777, which is an angel number. because you got 3 sevens on the board. You also want to look up pi. That's a numerical sequence. Pi. You got pi, 3 sheriffs, 3 pinnacles of authority. This may involve the FBI, the CIA, or the NSA. Take what resonates. 3 and 4 is 777, 7th crown chakra. Okay, so let's read. I just knew feminines was going to be going through something because I personally have been going through a lot. So I can only imagine what the rest of the collective is going through right now. Let's see. 34. I'm currently listening to 888 hertz. By Jason Stevenson. Abundance Gate. Remove all negative blockages. Okay. $34. Layla. Put aside your clever schemes, O lover. Be mindless. Become mad. Dive into the heart of the flame. Become fearless. Be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house. Then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover. Live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. Then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love. Be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, be a drunk, become drunk. Your thought takes a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought. Let your heart lead. Be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb. Be a comb. Rumi. Okay, so Spirit, what I'm getting from that is to loosen up, feminines. Madonna. I mean, if there wasn't anyone else to channel to get into this energy, it would be Madonna. Okay? You want to... I'm also getting from this analogy to not... It's like trying to fit a circle in a square peg in a circle, or a circle in a square peg. You know, take what resonates. This could also be that, you know, I'm hearing goody two shoes. You may follow the rules too much. I'm also getting that movie American Pie, where, you know, this comes from an era in great Hollywood cinema that I was raised in. So the jokes are a little bit more obvious. It might be a time where if you are at a party, or you're, which you shouldn't be partying, but if you are in a situation where you're in outside of your comfort zone, you want to embrace, you know, what's going on around you. Not necessarily losing yourself, but just loosen up. You may be feeling like you may be jeopardizing your authoritative stance, your regalness. This also reminds me of Princess Diana for some reason, perhaps because of the gem on here. But I mean, even Princess Diana, may she rest in heaven, You know, she knew when to let her hair down. You know what I'm saying? When time called for it. Divine intervention. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. Anything is possible, Divine Feminine. I mean, I'm not asking you to go out here or I don't think Spirit is advising you to get out here and, you know, be completely opposite of yourself. There's a train coming that's definitely significant to this message. It's time to step outside of your comfort zone, Divine Feminine. Ultimately, is the message I'm getting. And time is running out for you to do so. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. A Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Yeah, you only live once, Divine Feminine. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me. Then I can be rid of them like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? There's a lot going on right now. You might be stressed, but you know, Spirit's advising you to just relax, let loose a little bit, and see what happens after that. 777. You want to look that up? Don't forget. Let's see what this other one's about. The Blood Angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me. Like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away, it captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Ugh, Rumi. I mean, Rumi's pen game is unmatched. I haven't met another that writes the way Rumi does. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything. With me, let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honors the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light, arising from darkness, and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human, beloved. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we knew for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Just let us be. I don't know, feminine. Definitely a strong sense of get out of your head right now. You may be worried about a lot of things that are going on. It's definitely something in regards to a legal matter, but Spirit is advising you. I mean, take what resonates, but Spirit is advising you to just eat the cake. Eat the cake, anime. Take the time. Eat the cake. Put the badge away. Live a little. Because life is short, you know? All right. So let's see what else comes out. You got a cosmic dance going on. Perhaps also what I'm getting is that you may party too much, and this party situation has gotten you in trouble with the authorities. One of the two is happening. Take what resonates. I'm getting one side of it as there's feminines out here that are playing it super safe, and then there's other feminines out here that, you know, decided to step out of their comfort zone, and now they're facing sexual assault charges. You need to be careful. Divine intervention. Perhaps you're partying too much. You may need to seek the legal counsel of an attorney, a counselor, or perhaps call the cops. Divine feminine, what do you got going on right now? Black magic may be involved in this situation. Also, divine feminine. Keep in mind that the new moon is tomorrow, and there may be some wicked smart people involved in regards to your situation. So please be careful. I am going through a lot right now. Perhaps you may be feeling the effects of this black magic. Food and drink tampering. Be careful. Then you got the pie that came out. So yes, be careful. If someone is baking you a nice delicious meal or pie, oh, come try have you tried my new pie recipe? You need to be careful. That person may be putting something in that shit. Okay? You may be feeling drunk, or this person may be trying to take advantage of you in some form or fashion. That's why I always make my own food. Because I don't got the time for that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see. Divine feminine. This may be a call for rehab. I'm hearing rehab. So maybe it's not that you need to step out your comfort zone. Perhaps you are already too much outside of your comfort zone. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Perhaps you're having too much fun. Double rainbows, lucky charms. Parallel. I'm hearing Italy also. Italian. In any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation and stillness. There's something going on in regards to a situation or a circumstance or a habit. There's something definitely going on with how you're carrying yourself. Perhaps you're partying too much, or maybe the stress of everything has you really relying on substance abuse or alcohol or something. There's something in regards to, you're going through a lot right now. You may be facing a legal matter and you're drinking your problems away. You're anxious about the outcome of what this legal matter is going to be. I'm getting, you could have gotten a DUI. You could have been caught with some kind of substance. I'm hearing pending cases. You could also be on parole. Probation. Or it could be parole. Take what resonates. Share your wisdom. You may have to do community service. I'm hearing community service and probation. So you're going to have to do community service and possibly some kind of rehab or like DUI classes or something. You're going to have to do something in regards to that. You're getting a lot of blue here also. Blue. Share your wisdom. Let's see. You may have to speak out in regards to what you overcame, or it may be required in your sentencing. Divine Feminine. What is going on? Within you is ancient and powerful wisdom about the true rules of right and wrong. As an indigo or starseed, you came to this planet to make big changes, and you're not alone in this mission. As you learn more about the changes that should be made to society, this card guides you to share this awareness with like-minded others. The more starseeds who know their true purpose, because people like you awaken them to it, the more effective this collective mission will be. So perhaps you need to speak out on situations regarding your relations with authority, or something that you survived, or something that you're currently going through now, and helping other people cope with everything that's been going on. Perhaps your situation may have derived from some kind of black entity or energy or magic or something. Divine intervention had to come and take place. Perhaps you need to be voicing this, or finding a creative way to speak out against this type of injustice to other people, so that they can be protected and aware of the outcome of putting themselves in a situation where they could be vulnerable or taken advantage of. Interesting. I'm hearing the Celine Dion song, My Heart Will Go On. Take what resonates. I don't know where that's coming from. There is a sense of urgency in whatever this is. Divine Feminine, you may be a public speaker, you may be a counselor, you may be someone that Spirit is acquiring you to really fully delve yourself in the perspective of perhaps people you're trying to help, but you need to speak their language. You get what I'm saying? Like perhaps you avoided a lot of pitfalls in your life, and people are trying to figure out, they can't quite figure out how you keep avoiding these things or overcoming them. And perhaps this is your opportunity to speak out and share your wisdom in regards to how you gracefully overcome so many obstacles in life. That sounds about what I'm getting in these cards here. All right, so let's pull some Rider Waite, Divine Feminine. One on the pie. One on the pie. Feeling a sense of being stuck, some kind of legal matter, or even jail. Something to do with sexual harassment or sexual assault. Again, this may be petitioned from your probation officer or a judge. A case that is part of your sentencing is that you have to do community service and maybe speak out with other people that have been in your situation to speak about how people can overcome it. Some kind of rehabilitation program or peer group. Page of Cups, Two of Swords. So you're definitely feeling like you have to make a decision in this, but you can't really see the way forward on it because you're not really sure if you want to do it. You kind of feel shy about even telling anyone that you're going through this to begin with. Interesting. This will be the day that I die. Okay, so you might have been a survivor of suicidal thoughts, or you might have been attempting suicide. You got the Hangman. This is very dark and morbid to be a divine feminine. I don't know. You may be someone who works or counsels people that have these kind of issues, divine feminine. You may be helping people who have suicidal thoughts. You may be a healer who works with people. You may be a corrections officer with the 3 sheriff stars. You may work with inmates. King of Cups. You are someone that expresses a lot of discipline, but in a stern love kind of way. So you definitely could be an authoritative figure that works with people who have violated the law in some way. And you are passionate about your job because you feel like this, helps you do your light work by assisting people who have been through these kind of situations. Or perhaps you're feeling like now you've been through things yourself and you've helped so many people. Perhaps your job has you investigate these type of cases, and it's prompting you to speak out about, what you've experienced in the field. That's awesome, feminine. Very commendable work. You're going to be celebrating something in the near future. Perhaps a milestone in your career. There's going to be some feminines ending a cycle in regards to a financial opportunity. Some kind of contracts coming to a close, and really you're trying to see where your career is going to go next. And perhaps that's the direction that you want to take it in, is now speaking out or sharing your wisdom in what you learned in the field with helping in cases like this. Okay. Divine feminine. I see some feminines out here that may be attorneys. You may help rehabilitate people who have survived being sex trafficked. That's very specific. Spirit is definitely confirming that. I got really heightened sense of, I don't know, just out of nowhere, my hairs on my arms are standing up. It's weird. Okay. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. Sexuality. So, you may be dealing with people who have survived some kind of sexual abuse, or you yourself, divine feminine, could be reigniting a passionate relationship in your life now that you're retiring from your main career. Major life change. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. So there's going to be a change in your career path. Perhaps, like I said before, perhaps you're retiring now. You're really trying to figure out You're changing careers. Perhaps you worked in some form or fashion with the law enforcement, or like I said before, some kind of counselor in regards to working with perhaps young women who have addiction problems, or women who have been sexually assaulted. Excuse me, something to do with I'm picking up on divine feminine energies that are working in this manner, and now you're trying to take this knowledge and everything that you did in your career and apply it towards something else because you're still passionate about it, but you're also taking time to switch up your own personal life in the, simultaneously. Well, that's what's up, feminine. I like seeing feminines get out there and go after what they love and what they're passionate about. All right, so we're going to wrap up this message. I'm sorry it was so specific, but whoever this is, please leave a comment below if this resonates, because I would just like to personally thank you for using your career to do your light work. There's a lot of us out here that, want and have a natural knack and desire to really help people in the world, and this is a great way to do so. I feel terrible about how I treated you. I feel terrible about how I treated you. There's a feminine energy that perhaps feels that they can rectify the situation by sharing their wisdom. Perhaps they couldn't save everyone in their career. Perhaps this has also something to do with, I'm hearing, rights for LGBTQ, QT, transgender rights. Something to do with the rights of people's sexual preference also. And the abuse of that. Very deep. All right, so let's pull one more for the road. Divine Feminine. Some Divine Feminines out here may be librarians. Some Divine Feminines out here may be you got the Star. So you take great joy, Divine Feminine, in healing others. And perhaps your life work and everything that you've accumulated thus far is going to catapult you. What you may think is the end of one career is really just the beginning of another. Well done, Divine Feminine. Well, that concludes your Divine Feminine message. It is timeless. So if it resonated, awesome. Please give us a like, share, and subscribe. And if it didn't, I do apologize. But tune in next time and may pick up on your energy. And thank you for doing the great work, Divine Feminine. Until next time. Bye.